YouTube, it's Mike Pengangster, and today I'm going to bring you guys probably the most OP tactics and formation that is currently used in the, well, I would say that in the top divisions for sure. I mean, I've just went from Division 2 to Division 1 in basically 6 games. As you can see, I have a little heater over there. Um, I usually only play, if you don't believe me when I say 6 games, I went on a 6 game winning streak. Believe me or not, doesn't really make a difference. If you want to try the tactics, you go ahead and you try them. I'm telling you, uh, if you are not playing the 4-2-2, you're missing out. Simple as that. These are tactics that you could play around with, but I would suggest you start off with the ones I'm going to show you, and then you will adjust. But just remember one thing, that in the instructions, there will be a few things that you do not play around with, and just keep it exactly as I show you, okay? So when we go to my plans, as you can see, I have uh, four plans, but three of them are 4-2-2. Now the one I always play is this one right here, the ultra defensive one. I play this one only when I'm playing versus somebody that's not playing park the bus. But the one I'm going to show you is this one here. So this one here is the one that you're going to start off with and adjust the tactics themselves depending how you feel comfortable with. But I'm telling you, start off with exactly what you see over here. And there's certain things you cannot change, okay? And one of them is going to be fast build up, and I'm going to explain why. Defensive style, keep it on balance. Again, if you want to play around with it because you're good with pressure off the touch or possession loss stuff like that, go ahead. But I suggest just keeping it on balance. Put your width at 40 and put your depth at 35. The reason why you're doing these two right here, not to get countered, because a lot of people are playing that park the bus style. Okay, so by doing this, you're kind of like matching them by having a lower depth, so it's way harder for them to get the over the top balls and stuff like that. I'm telling you guys, just just follow these instructions and these tactics. Go play a few games. You'll understand what I mean. How crazy this is. Build up play, fast build up. You cannot switch this. Okay, if you switch this, this just doesn't work. There's a reason for this. People, they believe automatically when you put fast build up, it just basically means you're ready to counter instantly. No, there's two ways to play with fast build up. Fast build up could either be played completely slow, which I play like that, like if you're playing possession style, But or you could play the counter game if you like playing the counter game where everybody just fucking pushes up front like a maniac, right? Now, the reason why I use it for is because it works both ways. Either you play slow or fast. Now, for example, if you play like me slow, the reason why I have fast built up is because I want all my players to get in position, attacking wise, as quickly as possible. So that when I start attacking slowly, because I'm more of a tiki tac type of player. Everybody's in position, and you gotta understand what I mean by that because in instruction, everybody's gonna come back on defense. Okay, guys, don't worry. This is not park the bus. It's just once you play it, you're gonna understand. Chance creation, personally, I don't like none of them. I like balance. I like a mix of everything. Okay, width I put at 55 just to spread my opponent's attack defense a little bit. Player in the box. This is very very important. You cannot change this part. It has to be four, and the reason it has to be four is because your CDMs, you don't want them in the box. Because when you look at the picture right here, you see two strikers inside the box. You're gonna understand with the instructions I'm gonna show you, you're not gonna have two guys in the box. You're gonna have four guys in the box. Not all the time. Sometimes you'll have two, sometimes you'll have three, and sometimes you'll have four. I'll get to the point where your opponent's defense doesn't know who to mark anymore. Okay. Corners, I like to put it on two, and free kicks, I put it on two. Some people like putting this on one, not to get countered. You could do whatever pleases you here. As you can see, the formation, this is how my team looks like in game. Um I do suggest having a guy that has a strong left foot on the right as a cam, and the guy that has a good right foot, strong foot as a left cam, right? Because of the finesse shots. Finesse shots are still good in this game. Even if you can't score as many as you used to, they're still good. There's still a way of scoring in the game, okay? Um, Instructions, the most important instructions, okay? You got both your strikers on stay central and getting behind and come back on defense. I know a lot of people when they see come back on defense, they automatically think, oh, this is park the bus. No, this is why we have fast built up. The reason why they're coming back on defense is because you want them closer to your defensive line. So when you do get the ball, not only that they're there helping you defensively a little bit, they're closer to you. So it's easier for you to put pressure on your opponent when you want to when you give a through ball directly to one of your strikers. And by doing this with the fast built up tactic, automatically, because they have getting behind, when you do get the ball and you have fast built up, they start taking runs. And when they take runs, your defensive opponent's line goes all the way back with them. You understand what I mean? So it's like you get them off guard instantly by doing this. Because if you would keep them on stay forward, for example, on balance, they're not as deep in your zone. But by doing this with a fast build up, they're deeper in your zone. And automatically, when you get the ball, their defense is also deeper in your zone. And it's easier to push their, like, to get their guys off guard, okay? Now, the most important part of this formation is your cams. Both your cams again are going to be come back on defense, get in the box, and the most important one, free roam. Reason why you're doing free roam is because this is what I was trying to explain before, where you only want four players in the box, because the four players that are going to get in the box are going to be your two strikers and your cams. Now the cams, what they're going to do when they're on free roam is that, again, don't look about the comeback on defense. Comeback on defense is just there because when you gotta counter them, it's just easier that way. When this happens with the free roam, sometimes Pedro or Dio Maria go into the box like if they're a striker. Sometimes they also play like if they're more like a middle cam. Sometimes they play a little bit more defensively. They basically free roam. They go everywhere, right? Now, it's only normal that if you have somebody that has low stamina like Di Maria, you may have to sub him off eventually. But if you have guys that have good stamina, they'll be able to play the whole game like that. But trust me, guys, it's very very strong. Go to your left back and your right back. All you're gonna do is stay back while attacking. There's nothing else that you do there. And of course, your center backs, you don't touch them. Your CDMs, you got both of them on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, and cover center. Some people like to put one of them on offense, like not offense, but on balance. I'd rather put them both on stay back while attacking. The reason why you're doing this is because you're playing a lower depth. You want them really deep in your zone, okay? So it kind of counters a little bit the players that play the counter game. Um, it's it works very well because these particular players have one style of playing, and that is countering you. Once they have the ball and they have to like try to make a play and try to like actually break down your defense, trust me, the more you have defending, these guys can't do nothing. Why? I'm gonna be mean here, but they have no brain cells. Okay, they just don't know how to attack. Like we have to basically attack them all day long while they're parking the bus and giving them free counters. But we need to stop doing that. We need to stop giving these guys free counters. You have to play their style. And this is why, again, fast build up is there because once you get the ball, don't worry, these guys are going to rush up, even if it would stay back while attacking. But I'm telling you guys, do this. Don't look at it. Don't look at it as a park the bus. How do you say like tactics? Because it's not. It's just basically to counter the people that are doing that to you, so that they don't get those free over the tops or through balls. Trust me, they're gonna have a hard time, especially if you have guys like Kimpembe and Marquinhos in their back line. Now I went for a cheaper version of as a right back and as a left back with Atal and Ambavi. I can't see his name correctly. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little custom tactic video. The reason why I'm not showing you the other ones is because the other ones are based on if I'm losing a game or if I'm like uh, playing versus someone that's playing more offensively. This tactic here is the one that I always go into the game with, and as the game process or it's going, I'll look at what my opponent is doing. If I see he's playing like a good game offensively, well then I switch to the more offensive 4-2-2. But if I see he's playing park the bucks type of drop back type of game, I stay in that formation that I just showed you. And the reason why I'm showing you that one is because that's the one that you should start off with, and then you adjust from that one. But like I said, make sure the specific things I told you not to switch. Do not switch those things because that's what make this formation and this tactics so overpowered. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As you can see, I got to Division 1 with it. So, and this is the team I'm using, and it's not the most meta team at all. Like, it's a good team, but it's not the most meta team, right? Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I wish you guys a good day. Bye bye.